Welcome back, everybody. Green, what's up? Good to see you guys. What's happening? Sorry, we're just at the market open right now. So let's see how this is gonna go. Shall we? Of course. All right. So NQ was technically just going sideways. Nothing really happened. Ever since almost the end of the London kill zone. There's a buy side liquidity at 700. Let's see how this is gonna start. We have the open right now. On the upside, I don't see any particular level that I like, so let's be careful. about this. This could be a tricky one. Gold so far is not really moving that much. NQ is seemingly holding the position. And that is it so far. Nothing more. Nothing more, nothing less. This is it. Seemingly a bit of a push on gold, but nothing else. NQ also just hovering here in this area. Hard to predict. Yeah. Not much is happening. All right. Do we have some news? Maybe today. Unemployment claims happened already. We know that. Actually, worse than expected, I guess. Wasn't really the number that they were looking for. But anyway, let's see. NQ finding some support here and maybe pushing higher. And that is all. That is all so far. Nothing more. Okay. Hey Nubab, good to see you. Good. I hope you're doing well as well. Well too. What's up, Nubab? Look at this open. Nothing really moving. The 1 minute chart is like maybe slowly trying to make a new high. It looks good to break that 638 on the upside there, but I'm not really trusting the move right now. What else do we have? Yeah, that is it. But it seems like it wants to go. For now. Who knows? Who knows? Fielkos is here. Yesterday was the most annoying day. Oh. Held hostage. That happens to all of us, man. Yeah, price action was absolutely... It's not looking good now, too. I mean, it's a little bit like... let's just say not optimal, to say the least. This price action. Yeah, we do. That's the only way, Phil, because we gotta take it as a learning experience. There's no other way around it. I've got to say, I'm not a fan of this price action right now either. Kind of curious if what was the high here? That was 39 on the mini and 38 on the micro. It doesn't seem like that it wants to break it for now. It's just a tricky one. A very tricky price action right now. So, no idea. No idea. Let's go back to the 5 minute. I don't know if it will try to break higher or maybe lower. Who knows? Back to the middle, basically. All right. Nothing is happening. Maybe it can be one of those days when it's just not moving anywhere. We're just gonna see, you know, sideways action, especially like this is just happening since almost 6 a.m. now. And it doesn't really showing the signs that it's gonna change. Maybe we're stuck in this range. I don't know. Who knows? There was a news candle low at 76, I think. Might want to go there. Not sure. But that's below the 90s. Yeah, that's the news candle low. And I'm not sure if there are any orders below that. Or any intention by the market that it wants to take it out or not. So the waiting game again. Sooner or later, I mean, there could be levels or stops down there. Or maybe if it wants to sweep the high first or not. I don't know which one is going to be in favor first. Yeah, these days it's crazy green, absolutely. Tudor, good afternoon. Doing great, by the way. Philcos, thank you for asking. Ali, good morning. Yeah, Trump is going to be speaking later. That's going to be interesting to see. So for right now, I think it's absolutely unpredictable. Maybe everybody's waiting for that speech. Until then, it might gonna make a new high. Who knows? No sign of that for now. It has to break that 38 up there. I don't know if it will make it. It seems like now it wants to go for it. But maybe it's just a fake move. Could be just a fake move, right? On the 1 minute, there is a high here, and that was like the 7 a.m. kill zone start. If it wants to break that level or not. So it did. Someone still what? From who? From Trump? Let's look at that 700 level again, because that's a 1 hour fair value gap. 1 hour fair value gap. I mean, sorry, they will steal the microphone. Now I get it. How far is that level? That is 60 points away. Can it go? I guess it can. We'll see. I guess it has to go through the 50s if it really wants to target that 700. I'm not even sure if it did go up there. Yeah, the market is definitely in a crazy mode right now. Nothing's gonna happen until Trump is gonna speak, right? Not much we can expect. But we still have those news low here. On NQ. Okay, this is getting like All right, I'm back. Okay, so it did take out the data low, right? uh, yeah, sometimes move like last night. Yeah, I mean this was absolutely a crazy situation, and this was the news here. Finally, it actually went down. I'm hearing something. Yeah, it's coming from here. I gotta check that. Just a second. Something is something. I hear some sound. Definitely. Okay, I know what it was. I know what it was. You don't have to. You don't have to be concerned. We're here. Everybody's here. No need to be concerned. I'm hearing voices all the time, so it's part of the trading thing. But you don't have to be concerned about that. It's all good. It's only in my head. Don't worry. All right. Seems like gold wants to make a move to the downside here. And speaking of levels, what else do we have here? And now we're going back. Everybody's waiting for Trump to speak. So not much to do until then, I'm guessing. Not much to do with that right now. Yeah. 6. Yeah, the Dawn is gonna speak. But when? When is he gonna speak in about a few minutes? 10 a.m. or 4 p.m. Or is he speaking already? Is he speaking? Uh-oh. Okay. Trump live. Let's search for it. 4 p.m. New York time. Oh, okay. Then that's okay. Okay, that's gonna be much later. All right. Well then. That's gonna be much later then. Nothing to fear. The dawn is not here yet. Price action absolutely stopped right now. I'm watching gold. We still have that 3-minute zone down there on gold, and there's also a zone at 34.50 on the 5-minute. I like the zone down there too. But there's no structure shift here, so gotta wait. I feel like we could go much higher from here. Still have the macro. This one can go much higher. Although it made a new high here. Or is it going to be a seek and destroy pattern? Like it went up there, set liquidity here, now here. Is it going to go down again? If not, then we're heading to that 1 hour fair value gap. Because honestly, there's nothing else I can look for in this area. Nothing other than... Did it go to the 50? It did, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, there she goes. Wants to go into the 700s maybe. Okay, gold is slowly getting lower. NQ is still holding this area. Maybe wants to get up to the 60s. Is what I think. Now back to the 50s. Did the mini go to the 60s up there? The high was 58. I'm not sure. Yeah. We have the new 10 a.m. candle in about 40 seconds. Ten seconds to go. No. Now it's 10 seconds to go. And that is all. Nothing more. 3 seconds. Is it gonna try to pop into the 60s now? Did. All right. Okay, it did go into the 60s. And this is exactly the point where I have nothing to do with this. And I don't want to do anything with this. All right. Do we still have $15 for Bulenox? Now it says, yeah, they got back to Mahavir. They are back to 83%. So the 91% sale has ended. Bulenox is now at 83% on the option 1 accounts. I think option 2 accounts are at 75% until tomorrow. I'm not sure. Option 2 is the end of day trailing, which is still a good price for 75. But yeah, option 1s are back to 83. Yeah. I think I'm gonna buy a couple more before the sale ends, by the way. But I have a feeling that maybe by the end of the month they will come back with a 90% again. I don't know. That's how they used to do it nowadays. And maybe grab some Apex accounts as well. Yeah, green, this price action is just... man, look at the 5-minute. It's just one of those days again. It's just one of those days again. There's just nothing to do with this. All right. Boring, exactly, boring. Very, very boring. So, very bad price action. I don't have any interest to trade in this. Absolutely. Gold is going down. I don't really care too much, but I mean, there is a level. So we actually went down into this order block here. We still have a zone, but there was no proper retracement to pick up a fair value gap or anything. I think I have an alert here. Yes, I do. So gold, I think, just wants to get lower. All the way down. Just check the 3-minute chart. All the way down to here. Definitely back to midnight level and then maybe lower. I tell you what, if it takes a fair value gap, for example here, I might be selling it all the way down there. I might start to sell it. Let me just come up with a game plan here. No. Okay, this one will be good. What's it saying? All right, I'm selling it right here. Just for the stream because I'm so bored. Look at that, now it goes. It was an aggressive entry. I'm gonna target that zone. I'm gonna actually target 41. Why not? 41 on gold. I don't care. I don't care. I'm over this. If NQ is just not doing anything, then at least let's see what gold is doing. So I have a short position on gold. Only 3 micros. Not a big deal. And it's now in drawdown. So picking up liquidity on this 1-minute gap here, which is perfectly fine. My stop is somewhere here at 56.5-ish, but we'll see. If it would start to go lower, maybe I'm going to pull my stop down here. So this place is obviously not the smartest decision to do, but I do have a target, and why not? NQ going for that 700 maybe. So who knows? NQ is still going for that 700. So here's my gold trade. There you go. And that is it. Not much else to do. If NQ is just not showing clear signs, I'm just going to turn to gold. So if it breaks this level, that 46, then I'm going to lower my stop. It's usually not the thing that I do, but with gold, I'm going to do it. Because with gold, anything is possible. Tom, have aliens programmed the market, or was it ICT? Well, rumors are saying, and there's like there's a lot of stories from the ancient books that has been found far here, you know, in Egypt, and the Greek found some books thousands of years ago that are saying that it was actually aliens, but Michael is actually claiming that it was him. But there's a new story, and by the way, we just hit TP nicely. But there's a new story about this. which is that aliens actually, and I think this is the real story, aliens actually cloned ICT, you know, and they put all the knowledge into ICT's head, and so that's why it's happening. And there's some correlation in these stories, according to the historians, but we have to go back for at least a few thousand years, like 5,000 or 6,000 years. But you know, I can see you selling a little more now. Yeah, TLA. This trade was good. Yeah, we went down nicely. Look at the 3-minute demand zone. Can I say it? Philkos, I'm waiting for your approval. Can I say it? I know you don't know what I'm going to say, but can I say it? I need Philkos' approval. If he says he approves, I'm going to say it. If not, then no problem. I'm just going to save it for next time, maybe. So, ancient times, yes. So if I can say it, I'm going to say it about this. I can say it. Okay. I'm going to type it. I'm going to type it because now it's... Boom! You know, it's better now. I don't have to scream. Thank you, Philkos, for the approval. Sorry, I just joking. I'm sorry. No, yeah, we were watching the 3-minute demand zone in the London session. Obviously, I was lucky, but I just took it, and finally something good happened in the New York session. So, but yeah, Philkos, to confirm you, it goes back to ancient times, and that's why it's all confusing. But now you understand. Passed my first TRADEIFY eval, Rohan. Let's go. Hey everybody, let's just give an applause to Rohan for passing the first evaluation account with TRADEIFY. You know, take it slow, step by step. And congratulations, Rohan. I'm sorry I wasn't reading that chat earlier. That's great, Rohan, and congrats again. This is awesome. Zoltan is still short on SPY. You know, for Rohan, there is something extra here. There is something motivational that I think we need to do. I think you all know what that is. This is for Rohan.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of
Come on, Rohan.
You can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of
I'm forgetting SMT.
We remain unshakable as a rock.
You remain unshakable.
Unbreakable.
Your essence is...
resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the mountains.
Your essence is unbreakable, Rohan. So that's what you need to do. I forgot something, DT. That email. Dude. That email. I can't even say anything. I can't even say anything. Dude. Oh, I feel so embarrassed. I gotta do something about that. Rohan, congratulations again. DT, I don't know what to say. I know you won't gonna believe me. Let it be a surprise. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, you heard the song. We did win a trade, by the way. We were in a short on gold from there, and it was like water falling down. So Vivian, good to see you. Yeah, we nowadays we don't really play the song because everybody freaks out and we're losing subs. So 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 yeah, but we did. No, this song was for Rohan for passing the TRADEIFY evaluation account, and of course for everybody who likes it. So Tom, you go another Indian? What? I don't understand. Vivian, how you doing? How's the day so far? I hope you're making some profits there. Since a year. Let's go. Exactly. Rohan, if you don't mind, I'd like to make a screenshot of that. Nowadays I'm collecting screenshots, which I would like to put on my blog later and tweet them out as well. Rohan, if you give your permission, I can actually show your name, but if you want, I can blur your name here. It's up to you. I can use it. All right. So I saved it for later because I'm putting together some stuff. All good. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm saving this to the comments section. Don't worry, I'm saving the negative comments too. I love those. I'm actually preparing a video about the negative comments. It's going to be super funny, guys. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be super great. Testimonial. Something like that, but don't worry. DT's comment. Oh my god, DT. Oh, that's saved. I gotta save DT's comment too. Hold on. Hold on. Keep forgetting something. I'm saving this too. I'm gonna save it right now. Tom, don't you have to plan to travel Prague, or I must drive it? I do need to. I mean, I don't have to plan it too much. You know, I can drive to Prague blindfolded. So, I love that place. I love Prague. Absolutely a beautiful place. I just forgot. What's that bridge? Everybody walks through that bridge. I forgot the name. The famous bridge in Prague. Anyway, and not just that. There are some other places. I already have a list of what to see. You know. Charles. Exactly. Charles. Yeah. Hold on. Let's save this. I'm saving DT's comment too. Why it says... Oh, it already have a comment file. Okay. Yeah, Prague is beautiful. Prague is beautiful. Oh, why are we on gold? Because NQ is not doing anything. Yes, that's why. That's why we're on gold. Because NQ is not doing anything at all. I still feel like that despite the fact that we took out this level here, I think the move is... I think gold may still try to move higher. I was always bullish on gold, whatever happens. There is some... Well... I mean, let's look at the higher time frame here. For example, the 4-hour. Not really trading these trend lines, but the 4-hour trend lines here. What if it wants to go up there? I don't know. Let's go. YM is down 300. What the heck is going on with YM? Dude. What the, how the, what is going on? I gotta check back on NQ here. Hold on. What was going on here? Gold is going down again a little bit. Russell dumping as well. Come on. There has to be something. Why is NQ still holding up there? ES also started to go. NQ still holding. I don't know for how long. NQ still trying to hold. Gotta look for some levels. Let's delete this. It's not important anymore. Midnight level order block. How far are we from the 5-minute zone? 131. Still good. NQ is holding, but I don't know how or why or what's the reason for NQ. But anyway, we're gonna wait. And by the way, I wanted to ask you guys, let's see, Bob, welcome. Let's see the DXY. Okay, dollar is getting stronger a little bit here. This is the 1-hour chart. So throughout the day, it's getting stronger. Quick look on euro. Okay, euro dollar, sorry. Dollar is getting stronger across the board. What about the... Okay, there's nothing. So dollar is getting stronger. That's true. By the way, I wanted to ask because I have a few ideas. If you would like to give some topics to talk about at MyFundedTV, I'm open ears. If you have some ideas, I can actually, you know, stretch it out in my segment and talk about that specific topic in details. I haven't even asked it in the past couple of weeks. Like, if you have a good topic or idea that you would like me to talk in MyFundedTV, I can definitely do that. But otherwise, I have ideas as well. Okay. I always like when she is stretching out. Yeah, I guess we could do that topic, but I'm not sure if the mods are gonna like that. So, you know, in my first week when I started at MyFundedTV, we were starting to talk about feed pictures, and FYI, in the internal chat, we got word from upper management that, hey guys, please tone it down with the feed pictures stuff, and we were like, okay. Instantly getting super serious. Something crazy happened. I bought 5 minutes instead of micros. Mistake I realized when I... What? Harshit. That's cold. Blessed by Lady Luck. That is awesome, man. It happened... you know, sometimes it happens as a positive surprise. Yeah, it's past one more trade day evaluation. Everybody, let's hear it for Vivian. And you know, for Vivian.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience.
Exactly.
In a world of challenges and obstacles, unshakable as a rock, our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the mountain.
Your essence is unbreakable. Vivian, awesome discipline, awesome job. Congratulations, Vivian. I have 5 Bulenox funded accounts, now trying Take Profit Trader. Let's go, Harshit. Yeah, I'm doing I'm doing some new Take Profit Trader accounts as well. Actually, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. I want to start September, and I know we still have a lot of time until September, but I want to start September strong. I mean, not particularly like oversizing and everything, but I want to start with at least like, anyway, I want to have like funded accounts with every prop firm active by the time, I mean, that I promote and trade. Obviously, I'm now working on TRADEDAY accounts. I'm working, I have a new TRADEIFY account that I'm copy trading from one of my Bulenox accounts. So I want to start out September with, not saying like 20 funded accounts, but having 2 or 3 funded accounts each. And let's see how can we scale it up. You know, that's kind of a plan. But Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures is definitely be in the front line. And of course, the Funded Futures Network, I'm already working on those funded accounts. Up $2,000 in 2 days. Let's go. 1,000 left. Hey, Martin. Good afternoon. Yeah, NQ finally doing the job. How far will it go? I'm also gonna watch gold just to see what's happening. NQ is breaking, yeah. Well, if all these index futures are going down, I'm gonna be still interested of how gold is going to perform here. That would be interesting. You know. No, Vivian. I'm not trading them at a time. I'm like rotating, like I'm actively trading maybe 4 funded accounts. The rest of those accounts are in like on the shelf, but I try to flip them once every week, you know, because some of these prop firms, I don't even know which, but some of these prop firms require you to stay active once every week. So I'm not waiting for it. I'm just, you know, flipping every funded account. I mean, flipping, that's not actually flipping like with one micro, but I'm trying to take a trade, a proper risk management every single account, but usually focusing on like 4, maybe 3, but 3 or 4 funded accounts with like more trades or a little bit more aggressive. And the other ones are just slowly progressing, like 1 trade a week maybe, or 2 trades a week, and that's it. So that's how I'm doing it. Were you out to watch the Hungarian? No, I wasn't, TLA. I wasn't. Not that I don't like Formula 1. Back in my days, like back when Michael Schumacher was the king, obviously I was a fan too. I was a fan of Mika Hakkinen, you know. And anyway, Rubens Barrichello, Mika Hakkinen, Michael Schumacher, I like those. And I think Rubens Barrichello deserves, I wish Rubens Barrichello would have deserved more, because he was basically the wingman for Michael Schumacher. And I remember that year when he was ordered by the team, and there was some issues publicly about this, that Rubens Barrichello had to let Michael Schumacher win. Even though Barrichello was leading the race, they ordered him to slow down and let Michael Schumacher go because of the construction. What was that World Cup? Not the Champions World Cup, but the Team World Cup. And Rubens Barrichello was, I felt sorry. That guy was a good racer, and he did everything for the team. He sacrificed his own pole position, not even once. So I'm not gonna jump into a short here, not just yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'll let you guys know if I'm entering. The problem is, there's a fair value gap here, but the problem is, what if this was a liquidity sweep? A little bit concerned. How far are we from that 5-minute zone? It's like almost 100 points. I'm not jumping in yet. Ah, nice. In Belgium, nice. Yeah, Schumacher and Hakkinen, they were really having that real battle, you know. The way yeah, exactly. Nowadays, you know, it's just all a simulation. Like, it's a video game. I mean, no disrespect. Now, I mean, no, sorry, I take it back. I know it's a very, very hard thing, and it's very, it takes a lot of, you know, reflex, timing, and lots of strength and everything to drive these Formula One cars. But, you know, back in those days, these cars were much less electronics. Obviously, they had a lot of gadgets as well back in those days, but so I take it back. I'm sorry, no disrespect. Now today's drivers are also like driving for 1,000th of a second. You know, that can actually make a huge difference. 1,000th of a second. Wow, that is like the real technical sport. But back at those days, you know, with Mika Hakkinen, Michael Schumacher, and even Ayrton Senna. When I was a kid, I was watching also Ayrton Senna, and they were like crashing each other like crazy, like boom. Just who cares? You know, I just crashed into the other guy. I don't care. I mean, the good old racing, you know. Yeah, Barrichello was absolutely, he was disrespected by the team, I think, and the whole Formula One. I think Rubens Barrichello deserved more. He was he was absolutely one of my favorite as well, and I was disappointed because you can see it on his face when he got out from the car at the end of those races, especially when he was ordered to let go Michael Schumacher. You can see, I think there was an incident once, like he hasn't even walked in, he didn't even walk into his team. He just stepped out from the car and he just walked straight into the paddock. Not even greeting the team or anyone. He just walked straight into the paddock. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, he got the money, but he wasn't really recognized. I mean, he wasn't really awarded that much. But I liked him. I think he sacrificed everything for the team, so that was a noble thing to do for the team. That's why I was like, he's a soldier. That's why I still think that about Rubens Barrichello. I think he was a good soldier. I think in his head he was much more wiser, because he was thinking of his family, he was thinking of his future, just like everybody else back then. But he was like, okay, I've been told to do the job, even though I'm in the pole position, or even though I may be faster than Michael Schumacher some days or some weeks. He was being ordered to step down and to be the second wingman. So, and that's what he did. And I think there was much more in Rubens Barrichello, I think. Eddie Irvine. Oh, yes. Eddie Irvine. Or, you know, Damon Hill. Damon Hill. You guys remember Damon Hill was also a classic. Yeah. Exactly. Family long term. That's why I'm saying Rubens Barrichello was a soldier, basically, for the team. He was doing what he was told, but I think he was very talented. Wasted. His talent was wasted because he was being treated as a soldier. And that's it. So yes, back in the days, I was a huge Formula One fan. Yes, I was. Nowadays, I'm not following, but I do respect the sport. So I'm sorry I expressed myself in the wrong way. I'm not saying it's not a good sport, because it is. But nowadays, the computers, everything. I just watched the movie Formula One. You guys saw that maybe with Brad Pitt. I watched that. I think it's a great movie, by the way. That exactly shows like 1 single millimeter, 1,000th of a second. Everything counts in this technical sport. Everything on the car. Interesting. Anyway, I know there's not much. I mean, sorry I'm talking about Formula One, but what to do here? I'm not going to jump into a short here on NQ anyways. I took the gold trade. I'm fine with it. There's a market structure shift. I think this one actually took... I'm going to tell you what. If NQ goes up there a little bit more, maybe I'm going to jump into a short. I don't like this push here to the upside. No, have you also watched? Yeah. I think it's a great movie. I think it's a really good one. We need new sport disciplines. Yeah. We do. We do. Red Bull TV. Is that a thing, like Red Bull TV? I didn't even know that that's a thing. All right, let me check on gold real quick just to see what's going on. Yeah, nothing. Okay, never mind. NQ going back down. I thought that this is going to go up there to that gap again. It's not going. Rogue Trader, yeah, I watched it. I saw that. I saw that, Navab. Rogue Trader is cool. You should also watch Margin Call. Margin Call, you can search for it. Jeremy Irons, Kevin Spacey. Absolutely underrated movie, I think. It's an awesome, awesome movie. Paragliding, extreme BMX, motorcycle, aero shows. Wow. Right, Vilkos. I knew there. I thought there is something else. I thought so. If I would have to guess, I knew that there is something more. I knew that there's something more. Okay. Still kind of watching if, for example, gold would give us something here. Okay, nothing there. Not much is happening. Big Short, Wall Street. Yeah, Money Never Sleeps. Inside Job. Yeah, Too Big to Fail. Oh my God, these movies. TLA Trader. Yes, exactly. Wolf of Wall Street. Guys, here's the homework. TLA Trader just outlined everything. Dumb Money. Yeah. Exactly. Wall Street. Yeah. Dude. Perfect. Perfect. This list is just amazing. Thank you, TLA. This is what you guys need to watch anytime when you have some free time. My favorite is on this list. Well, it's hard to say. I think my favorite is going to be Margin Call. And I love them all. So Margin Call is absolutely, I think. But I love Wolf of Wall Street too. These movies have somewhat different aspect, you know, and different story. But the feeling is like there. Margin Call and The Big Short. Absolutely in this exactly in this order. Margin Call, The Big Short. These two are absolutely great, and then all the rest in the same place. Yeah, I like it. I just love it. Seems like NQ is like almost ready to go down again. How about that? What's going down? Do I want to jump into a scalp here? I'm not sure. I took a long trade on gold at 49.8. Just with a 1-to-1 risk to reward. I don't even know where it is. Not here. I'm gonna have to find a chart for this. Here it is. There's a gold trade right there. How lifestyle changes can improve your mindset and oh, Zacromancer. I like that, man. Wow, dude, I like it. I love it. I just love it. I'm gonna write it down to myself as an idea. Thank you, man. I'm writing it down. Thank you. This is a good one. You know what? I might gonna talk about this today. And actually, I just copied the title. I'm gonna shout this out to you. I love it. Okay, back into this gap. Gold trade is back to break even. I love it. Zacromancer, I think, is just an amazing topic. Man, this is awesome. Actually, you just gave me a bunch of ideas. So I think I'm going to use it. Okay, now NQ again seems like it just wants to go lower. What the heck is it doing? Is this gonna go lower here? Just kind of wondering. For a second there, it felt like it might want to do the bear flag breakout thingy. But it might not. Anyway, like the reaction of that fair value to that fair value gap, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. When you, I'm gonna go to Italy on Saturday early morning, maybe Friday late night. I don't know. I try to avoid the big traffic, and I'll be back on Wednesday. So it's just technically a long weekend, but then I'm also planning to go down. This is gonna be my main vacation for now, but I will also try to go down for a long weekend to the Lake Balaton. You know, at the end of August, I'm planning to drive around Europe, maybe for another long weekend, and that's why I'm thinking about Prague as well to go, or maybe visit some other places like Slovakia, Czech Republic, and maybe around the place. You know. By the way, I'm just saying, like, YM. I'm thinking, wow, YM is tanking. So I'm thinking to maybe do or try to do a stream from the beach in Italy, because I did it last year, and I have a cool laptop. It's working. It's a modern laptop, and the stream was working good, no problem at all. So I'm thinking maybe I could do a stream from there as well. Like not a 2-hour stream, but like an hour stream from the beach, you know, maybe, you know, sit down somewhere, the background, whatever, we'll see. Do have some good view in the background or whatever. Maybe the sound quality will not be the best because I'll be using a headset or something. But I can still, you know, check the charts, you know, look for the market, what's happening. I think it could be a good thing. Beach stream, something like that, yeah. Beach stream. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Could be a good one. Who knows? I'm not gonna close down that gold long position. It's a small position. It's just nothing extra. I'm not gonna close it down. It's 2 micros only. Thank you, Martin. Cheese string instead of candlestick. Yeah. Man, I have no idea what this market really wants to do. Wow, look at this. Absolutely amazing, right? Is this gonna go lower? Man, I was disconnected again. I don't know why. From the why do I feel like NQ might want to go lower? Not sure though. But I don't want to scalp it. Yeah, I don't want to scalp this. Feels a little bit dangerous here. And yeah, gold is still there. I'm just gonna wait. It's not moving anywhere. Yeah. On Dow Jones, let me check. Man, it's just tanking. What is happening? Well, the daily is still like within a range, but look at the hourly chart. Daily chart is still somewhat within normal. But wow. Quite interesting. Also interesting that NQ is holding. ES is somewhat holding. Now there she goes. But if she goes, how far can this one actually go? Is what I'm thinking. Anyway. Yeah, I think NQ wants to break that low, and there you go. It just broke it. All right, it's going lower. Man, look at this. Okay. Gold is still up there. And why do I feel like that 5-minute zone is going to be the target? We also have a 15-minute level right above at 466. And now we're picking up liquidity from this fair value gap on the 5-minute. Could be a bounce, but we'll see. Nothing else. Okay. Keeps going. And here's the bounce. Maybe it's not a big bounce here, but it's happening. 20 points, not a big one. Not a big one. All right. Oh, inflation expectations. Maybe that can move something. All right. Everybody, I think I'm going to sign off because I'm not going to take a trade on this anyways. So I still have my gold trade. It's not looking good in a small drawdown. I may going to close it later. Who knows? But I'm not going to call any trades here because I just don't feel like it. I don't like what I see on the chart. I really don't like it. Even though it's slowly grinding down there, I just don't like it. So I'm just going to say, like, be safe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be at MyFundedTV shortly. And after that, tomorrow, as usual, I'll be here in London and New York. And so, you know, if you would like to support the channel, please use the code TOMSABO for all these prop firms. Also with TRADEIFY now and everywhere. FUNDINGTICKS also is on the plate now. So I'm going to try them out as well. And what can I say? Thank you so much for every support and watching and being here. And see you guys on MyFundedFutures TV. Sorry, MyFundedTV. And tomorrow. All right. God bless you all. And see you on the flip side. Cheers.